And I haven't looked today for your podcast or anything to see if it's up yet. I've been pretty busy, but um, what's going on here, man, with this West Virginia series getting canceled? And I kind of jokingly put in here replaced with lesser G5 foes. I was looking forward to a game like that, man. All these home and homes we have coming up with all these teams, and we're still going to have them, but overall, what's going on there with West Virginia?
Yeah, so I think what happened was Alabama was covering its bases and saying, okay,
Mm-hmm.
if something goes wrong and the SEC doesn't go to the 9 game schedule, and we still only have 8 games, I think that Alabama was looking at like, let's get one perennial power and one pretty good power. So if you look at how the several years were going, it was going to be Florida State, West Virginia. Next year, this year is actually Florida State, Wisconsin, then Florida State, West Virginia, Ohio State, Oklahoma State, Notre Dame, on and on into the night. And I sort of dug that. I mean, I liked it myself because I'm going to the Florida State game. I love going to away games. I went to Penn State a few years ago, going to Missouri this year. I've been to Oklahoma. I've been to A&M. I've been to Texas. I try to go to any away game. And I love going to the national championship games. I hadn't missed one since 1992 that Bama's in. So
that's awesome.
I want to go to these other venues because I've seen Alabama enough. In fact, I got a daughter that just started school there, and so I'll be seeing Alabama enough. So I love going and seeing how the other half lives. So in that regard, I'm disappointed because West Virginia, and again, nobody ever said this in the history of mankind, but I was looking forward to going to Morgantown. I was going to light a couch on fire. I was going to go to a coal mine, whatever I had to do.
Right.
And I thought it'd be fun. Well, it's coaching suicide to do this. And here's the problem. If you start doing it, let's say, so the SEC goes to the 9-game schedule, and then you still have West Virginia and let's say Florida State on the schedule next year. That's 11 Power 4 teams. That's not many teams are going to be doing that, and probably no teams are going to be doing that are going to be involved in the college football playoff, and especially not in the SEC. And when you think about, it's not just your average Power 4 teams. My bet is, and I know this hadn't been announced, my bet is Alabama will be facing Texas next year because they avoided them these first 2 years. They will probably have some combination of a Florida and a Texas A&M involved. Georgia may still be on there. Who knows? But I think, and obviously they've already got Auburn and Tennessee. They'll be permanents. Ole Miss could be on there, and we know how dangerous they are with Lane Kiffin right now. So adding a West Virginia, even though West Virginia is not great, let me tell you something. I'm not sure I want to deal with a lot of couple of years in Rich Rod's team facing the squad where he and his wife took a lot of heat for not taking the coaching job. I'm just not sure I want to do that coupled with these other games.
Yeah, and another thing for me is like you look at like you mentioned, West Virginia, probably a 5 or 6 win team at best some years, right? Could be, getting going under Rich Rod, but it's games like that you look forward to no matter how good or tough or terrible a team might be. Like, I don't expect Florida State, which we'll get into that game a little bit here, but I don't expect them to like turn it around from 2-10 and like run all the way. I mean, could they get 6 or 7 wins? Sure. Are they going to be a big threat? We'll talk about it, but it's still cool to see the team, the Crimson Tide travel and really all these different teams across the SEC and the country just go on the road. It's just cool to see those atmospheres in college football. So, and I know the fans love it, the players love it, the coaches love it. Let's get into this FSU game.